no Kyle Lowry, no problem for the Toronto Raptors to get their 11th straight consecutive win and tie a franchise record, beating the Dallas Mavericks in overtime, 122-115 in the final. And guys, this is a game that I'm sure a lot of people didn't expect would go to overtime, but this wasn't a pretty win for the Raptors. None of the wins lately have been, that fancy. They haven't blown anybody out by any means. Raptors getting lit up by J.J. Barea, Harrison Barnes, Doug McDermott, Dwight Powell. All of those guys had big nights against the Raptors. But in the fourth quarter, I gotta say, Serge Ibaka was huge for the Raptors. JV hit some clutch three throws. Steady Freddie did his thing. And DeMar DeRozan didn't shoot the ball well from the field, but clutch at the free-throw line. And the Raptors get their 11th straight win. And the bigger story here is Kyle Lowry, no Kyle Lowry. He was out resting, which I'm sure the media is going to have a field day speculating that he's injured. And they really missed him tonight. Even though they won the game, it did go into overtime. And until about the halfway mark of the fourth quarter, I thought this video was going to be that the Raptors' 10-game win streak was going to be snapped. And, I'm questioning, even though I'm not a member of the media, why Kyle Lowry was out resting when he's been playing so well. And it just goes to show that the character that the Raptors have, not having one of their best players, everyone's playing as a team. The bench, didn't have a great night for the majority of the game, and this has been a trend over the last couple games. They're really going to need to step it up on Sunday versus OKC because the Raptors bench is going to need to be the difference. I mean, look at what guys like J.J. Barea and Harrison Barnes did tonight. You would expect Dirk Nowitzki to go off on the Raptors, but he didn't need to. And this game was tied at 106 going into overtime. And what surprised me was J.J. Barea and Doug McDermott were on the bench for most of the OT. Considering the nights they had, that was surprising. But, all's well that ends well. The Raptors get it done and on to a bigger game against OKC on Sunday where, you can't lollygag. You can't... you're really going to have to play wire to wire against a team like that because they have, perennial all-stars in OKC. Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Melo. All of those guys are no slouch. So bigger test yet to come for the Raptors. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to, share my thoughts and, head scratcher that no Kyle Lowry tonight because, who knows? I mean, maybe, everybody needs a day off, but when you're on a winning streak, I mean, when it's crunch time, that's kind of puzzling to me. I could see, maybe a game or two later in the season getting a night off, but I mean, that was surprising to me, and really the reason why I made the video. But guys, as always, please comment down below, tell me what you think, give this video a like, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.